Today we're going over impromptu speeches. So for my audience, I'm going to have my sister come up. She's going to ask a few questions. I'll get right into it, see if I can answer them to the best of my ability, and see if you can enjoy the speech in general. So for the first question, here's my sister.
Dawn, how did joining the Navy so early in life change your outlook on life, if any?
So much for personal questions. Now, change my outlook on life. I think my outlook on life when I was in high school was a little bit different anyway. I was ready to join the military. I knew I was going to do it from a young age. So I was really ready to get out and go. Now, the military experience in whole over 30 years really changed my outlook towards life with respect to how a lot of other people view it. And when you're in the military, you get a lot different perspective on a lot of different things. And living overseas, traveling overseas, everything in general, uh, my outlook is a lot different after 30 years. So, but at 19 years old, 18 years old, when they get you, they put you into boot camp, bam, everybody does the same thing. It's there to teach you to grow up fast and become an adult and be responsible for your actions. So I wouldn't say that the young age really changed my outlook. So that's the first one. So second question.
Where was your favorite place to live in the Navy and why?
Now, she already knows this answer. I know she does. It's Italy. I lived in Italy for 6 years. I did 3 tours, 2 years each. First one was 89 to 91. Second one was 99 to 01. Third one was 04 to 06. And that was my best time there was the last one. All my friends there. A friend owns a restaurant. He also owns a dive shop, so I learned to scuba dive, and I eat good in the restaurant. That's probably one of the best things. That is my favorite place. With that said, I also lived in Japan for 2 years, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And I've been to over 35 different countries with probably somewhere around 75 to 100 port of calls within those countries. So world traveling in general has really been great, but Italy had to be my favorite. So next question.
What was your job description in the Navy and did you enjoy your job?
Job description. 30 years sends you to a lot of different places. For the first half of my career, I did boats and mate. Boats and mate, they run the ship. They're on deck, they tie the ship up, they run small boats, they drive the big ships, they do all your painting preservation on the outside, basic rigging, line handling. So that was the first half of my career. Now, each different ship was a different thing. I did 5 different ships. Most of it was all rigging. I did some in a sail loft where we sewed and we rigged on submarines. That was interesting. Nice tight spaces for a big guy. The second half of my career was Master at Arms and law enforcement. I got into law enforcement, thought, oh, I'll give this a try for a few years. Ended up getting into the instructor side, which I really loved. And then when I finally went Master at Arms, then I got more into the supervisory end of it and doing the instructions, doing the teaching, but also doing the supervising, running anywhere from a 15-man crew to teaching 50 people at a time to running a 150-person department. Those were the things that I went into and I really, really enjoyed. When I retired, well, shortly after I left Italy, so I consider Italy to be my last duty station. But that's what I did then. I was just the interaction with everybody in general. So that was probably the greatest part of my career. And with that said, do you have any more questions?
That's all.
That's all the questions we have for today. So I hope everybody enjoys. Hit me back on the feedback. Tell me anything I did wrong. I welcome it. And with that said, thank you, and I hope to see you next time.